There is an ancient paradox. A king who never draws his sword will eventually have no sword to draw. Look at the people you respect most. Do you respect them because they are nice? Or do you respect them because they have boundaries that you are afraid to cross? We respect the ocean not because it is beautiful, but because it can drown us. You must become the ocean. We are taught that kindness is a currency. We are told that if we smile enough, agree enough, and accommodate enough, the world will love us in return. But there is a difference between being kind and being harmless. One is a virtue. The other is a slow-motion suicide. If you are friendly to everyone, you are an enemy to yourself. You become a background character in your own life movie. Today, we are going to dissect the dark pathology of the nice guy, and why your need to please is actually a desperate cry for safety that is destroying your soul. Why do we treat water as cheap? Because it flows from the tap whenever we want it. It is abundant. It is easy. We only value water when we are in a desert. Here is the uncomfortable truth that will make you turn this video off. You aren't actually nice. You are transactional. Dr. Robert Glover calls this a covert contract. The nice person operates on a secret rule of physics. If I hide my flaws and do everything for you, then you must love me, give me or give me a promotion. But here is the catch. You never signed that contract with them. They don't even know the contract exists. So when the world treats you like a doormat, you feel betrayed. You think, after all I did for them, but your kindness was never a gift. It was a loan. And you are essentially a loan shark, sending emotional debt collectors to people who never asked to borrow from you. Real kindness has no strings. Your kindness is a trap. When you are friendly to everyone, your attention becomes cheap water. You give your validation away for free. You laugh at jokes that aren't funny. You agree with opinions you don't hold. You apologize for space you didn't take. Let me tell you something. Do you know scarcity creates value? If your approval is given to everyone, it means nothing to anyone. People do not respect what they do not have to earn. By being nice by default, you are signaling to the primal brain of every person you meet that you are low status. You are safe to ignore. The most dangerous consequence of chronic friendliness is not that people use you. It's that you forget who you are. Psychologist Carl Jung spoke of the personal mask we wear for society, but the chronic people pleaser glues the mask to their face. Ask yourself, when was the last time you genuinely disagreed with someone? Not an angry fight, but a calm, firm no. If you can't remember, you don't have a personality. You have a reflex. You are a chameleon, blending into the emotional wallpaper of the room to avoid conflict. And the tragedy is, while you blend in to be liked, you disappear so completely that no one can actually love you. You cannot love a reflection. You think you are nice because you repress your anger. You are wrong. You are not nice. You are just obedient. Friedrich Nietzsche warned us, beware that, when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster. But for the Nietzsche guy, the monster is inside. This is the shadow self. Every time you swallowed an insult, every time you said, it's okay when it wasn't, every time you sacrificed your own needs, you didn't let that anger go. You buried it. And buried feelings do not die. They rot. They turn into resentment. This is why the nice guy often snaps. The sudden explosion of rage that shocks everyone. It is 20 years of suppressed no's coming out all at once. Jordan Peterson famously said, "A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control." To escape the curse of friendliness, you must integrate your shadow. You must become capable of mayhem, capable of disagreement, capable of being the bad guy in someone else's story, and choose peace anyway. Real kindness requires teeth. You can only be truly kind if you have the power to be cruel, but choose not to be. Otherwise, your kindness is just cowardice disguised as virtue. Your assignment this week is simple, but terrifying. Stop smiling when you don't mean it. Stop filling the silence. Stop agreeing. Let the awkward silence sit there. Let people be uncomfortable. Watch who stays and watch who leaves. The ones who stay respect you. The ones who leave were only using you. Be dangerous, be honest, but for God's sake, stop being nice.